The rain stopped falling. It's sparkling and shining, so bright and shiny that I squinted my eyes. Hey, I really don't understand. I'm really happy, but I also really want to cry. Why do I want to? The rainbow colored clouds, the birds flying away, the rumors following behind you, no matter where you may go. I'm singing another song as if I'm whispering a melody that I don't know even till now. La 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 la, la 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 la. The deep blue sky melts away into your smile, and it's just so wonderful. The railways are consumer calling out. It's clear and hands on, exactly like what it is. My heart suddenly exploded with emotion for you. Time stopped in an instant, ain't nothing wrong.
All right, welcome back, and we're gonna continue where we left off. Okay, we just cleared it. Tier 1. The things. What are? I'm pretty sure there are new stuff to do, so we're gonna check around. All right. This. Cleaning the Shinto altar. Okay, unlocks mom and dad tier 3. This. Ear cleaning. Breastfeeding edge. All right, we'll worry about that later. Putting up curtains between the futons. Asami's cooking. Unlocks Asami's hobby. Tier 4. A lot of HP gone. Repairing the gas heated bath. Okay. I think we need her. We need to relax. A lot of her HP's. Oh, like. What's this? A lap pillow and the Angola. Okay. Naked lap pillow. Yeah. This is something I haven't done. Hidden material and maintenance. Oh yeah, we also haven't done this one. Hanging the futons. Slightly increased stamina recover while resting. We should probably work on this one. Preparing washing machine. Minus 40. Unlocks an H event. Nice. I think that's the new stuff we have. We'll try to pick one that fits her HP, then we'll have to rest because we can't do much right now. All right. Based on HP. Preparing the washing machine. Ear cleaning. Based on stuff we can do. So the highest thing that we can do right now that would increase stuff would be clearing out the storehouse in the trail, putting up curtains. might need to invest on getting more getting more stamina back. All right, let's do this one. I think I'll check out the storehouse today. The deed to the property also included contents of the storehouse, so it's up to us to dispose of it. We're gonna figure out our pocket here, man. We'll need a contractor to come pick it up at some point, but it should sort it all out first. All right, we're so back summer pockets. Anyway, the house had changed hands several times over the years, and it seemed like even Tanaka-san didn't know what all had piled up. And who knows, we might find some buried treasure in there. Heck yeah, I am. I can't imagine someone disliking treasure. How about you, Asumi? Well, how about we go look together? That way we'll know for sure. Okay, never mind. Interpretation is correct. Using the key entrusted to me, I unlocked the door to the storehouse at the end of the garden. Asumi, can you scooch back a bit? After letting Asumi step back, I grabbed the handle and put my back into it and yanked one of the doors wide open. One of the doors open, I peeked inside. Seriously, how long has it been since someone came in here? The air is chock full of dust. There's no way I can let Asumi follow me in. Oh, nice. She has a nice hat now. I took a few glances around and saw nothing I could use. The previous occupants must have been dumping their trash here. Old furniture, crates, and various cardboard boxes have been piled up haphazardly. Asumi had a slightly disappointed look on her face. She must have had higher expectations for a treasure hunt than I thought. Before I could even finish, I spotted my chance. Actually, you can't discount the retro boom. Basically, sometimes people revisit stuff from the past, and all the new interests drives up the price. Oh yeah, I'm a victim of that myself. Buying old visual novels that no one cares anymore and collecting them. Anyway, in other words, we don't know if there's any treasure in there until we go digging. Asumi looked like she was about to dive in head first, so I had to rush to stop her. The air is inside brutal, so you'll have to wait for a bit, Asumi. It might not be the kind of exhaust that Asumi's hypersensitive to, but dust this bad could still trigger an asthma attack. She started pouting suddenly. I'll tidy things up a bit first, that way we can let some fresh air in. I'll need to move some of these piles around to improve the airflow. After that, we can go treasure hunting together. As much as it pains me, I need to put my foot down on this one. She was excited. She said as much, but still looked a bit sad. It sucks, but that's just how it is sometimes. I guess this is too much for one day. After reorganizing anything that looked like it was about to collapse and stepping outside, I saw Asumi sitting next to the door. Asumi. As soon as Asumi noticed me, she got up and handed me a wet towel. Arigato, Asumi. You kept waiting the whole time, huh? Next time, I promise we'll go hunting for treasure together. I tried telling her that to comfort her, but she just stared at me. Oh, really? I got so wrapped up in Asumi's safety that I forgot about the most important part. I'm really sorry, Asumi.
いえ、気遣ってくれてるの分かってますから。
In that case, you can look forward to us doing all sorts of stuff together. The words of an old fairy tale I read spring into mind. The greatest treasures are often close at hand. Alright, I'm gonna rest, then I'm gonna try and increase the stamina recovery. Or I could do the other way around, but I think it requires HP to do this one anyway. Maybe I should have done that first. Fucked. Oh well, whatever. Let's go back inside first. Force the rest of the day. Yeah, you know what? I should have done that. There's some much more. We're taking a break today. No matter what anyone says, this is our day off.
兄様、誰も何も言いませんよ。
Oh, right.
お休みですね。またちょっと眠らせてもらいます。
Man, I'd like to do that. Anyway, Asumi took it easy for the rest of the day, recovering her stamina. Alright, we have 20. Kind of forced to... I need to increase the stamina recovery, since we're already at 40 anyway. Actually... Oh, nice. She has a cute little hat now. Let me revisit everything. Is that the only way to increase, like, the stamina recovery? I think it is. Yeah, let me deal with that then. I have to deal with that sooner or later anyway. But I really wish I did that first. Never mind, man.
今日はいい天気ですね。
Yeah, it certainly is nice today, but
どうしました？
if I'm with you, even a rainy day feels nice.
それは私もです。土砂降りでも雪が降ってもきっといい天気だって思います。
That's right.
兄様と一緒なら嵐でも雷が落ちても
Yeah.
竜巻が来ても
Yeah.
隕石が降ってきても
Armageddon? A meteorite? Really?
そうですね。ちょっと言い過ぎました。そもそも隕石は天気じゃありませんよね。
I mean, a meteorite rain shower thing, it might be. I mean, not normal weather, that's apocalyptic rain weather. What? You know what? Never mind. Damn it. I made Asumi upset. If I didn't change the topic, then... That aside, this brilliant sunshine we're having today could certainly be called good weather, huh?
はい。
And you know what we're gonna do on a beautiful day like this, don't you? Now, Asumi-san, you know what I mean?
あすみくん
Oh, he's sleep is the cornerstone of healthy lifestyle, right?
まあそうですね。
And what do you think we ought to do to ensure good sleep?
さっきからどうしたんですか兄様。
No questions allowed, little miss. Answer me first.
兄様がなんか真剣。私も真剣に考えます。太陽の下で適度な運動ですかね。
That is also correct. Perfect score, 10 out of 10.
やった。
The number one most important thing, though, is soft and fluffy.
ふかふかですか？
Fluff. The futons. Wait, did I accidentally click that? Anyway, 100 out of 100. Miss Asumi, perfect marks again. Asumi-kun. It was so adorable. It was so adorable how Asumi could get excited over even the most insignificant things. Haha. What I'm trying to say is, can we hang the futons to air out together?
そういうことですね。
Alright, you grab the makara, Asumi.
はい。
Oh yeah, Makara, our favorite VN company. Yeah, some people might like Karaoke better though. Despite being literally always the same company anyway. Never mind. Asami looked dangerously unstable, trying to carry both of our pillows under her arms while walking. No, for me, it's me. Anyway. Asami said, noticing my anxious look. She was doing her best. My job now was just to watch over her. Just kidding, it's Palette. You know what? I keep changing. Never mind. Okay, right over to here. Hand me the pillows, please, Asami. Once I hung the patons up, I took the makara from Asami and laid them smoothly along the top of the rod. There we go. Now the rest is up to you, Mr. Sun. Onegai. Mr. Sun. The two of us faced the sun and put our palms pleasingly together. I went off to do some light repair work on the patch of wall that had caught my eye. When I came back for a bit to take a short break, I found Asami sitting in the external corridors, staring out at the yard. Something up? Are you looking at the futons? Maybe I'll make a cup of tea and zone out looking at it with you then. I bought out 2 cups of tea, set atop a tray, and placed it on the floor for us to drink together. I'll bet that doesn't really compare to doing it here though, huh? Even though I'm right here and you see me all the time, you're still thinking about me like that. Well, that's true. I probably think about you even more than before. Wait, why? I like the background. Why are we moving like this? Oh, okay, it finally stopped. Huh? Kawaii? Huh? It did? Oh, of course not. I see. But you know, if you were wondering what I was up to, you could have just called or messaged me. Really? I didn't hear from you so much. I assume you weren't a big fan of email. It's actually very understandable for a person who stays in the hospital most of her life. So, you know, she'd prefer something that she could see for someone who doesn't get to move around. Anyway, I feel the same way. That's why I can't help but enjoy every day now. We spent the rest of the morning drinking tea and making small talk. It was absolutely delightful to spend time doing nothing in particular like that. We just finished eating lunch when Asami started to get anxious. Glad you asked. We should probably bring them in soon. Oh, right. Asami perked up. You want to try it? Just remember, you're not trying to do a regular old whack motion. I wanted to give her a few pointers before I hand it over to Pal. The goal is to brush the dust off the surface.
はい。
Use it like you would a feather duster.
こうですか？
As per my instructions, Asumi slid the Pal's edge along the futon surface and brushed away the dust. For some reason, she looked terribly downcast. Was it perhaps she had been excited to whack the futon?
わあ、ふかふかです。
After we'd gone back inside and laid out the futon, Asumi's good mood suddenly returned. She looked so happy burying her face in the futon.
この匂い。これが太陽の匂いなんですね。
That whole time she was stuck in the hospital, she had no chance to feel the open air. Even her bedding was lightly dried in the machine rather than hung out to air. Doing it that way was just as hygienic, but a dryer could never replicate the natural smell imparted by the light of the sun. Actually, I can't remember what air dried by the sun smells like anymore. Anyway,
これならよく眠れそうです。
I was sure I'd be sleeping just as well.
ねえ、兄様。今度はお布団をパンパンしたいんですけど。
Asumi said apologetically after laying on the futon for a bit. Asumi, then it won't stop you anymore. You can whack the futon as much as you like.
兄様のお許しが出た。やったー。
What's up with the slow zoom and then we kind of stop? Okay, never mind. Seeing Asumi's happy smile reminded me once again why I had to let her do whatever she wanted and aim for that happy smile. I thought there was gonna be like something special because we were zooming in. There was a lot of that. Like we were kind of moving in a little bit. Oh, okay, so it leveled up. Now we recover. Oh, that's a lot of recovery now. I like that. Can do a lot of things, but we'll worry about that later. I might have to repeat the 48. Still below. Yeah, you know what? I'll invest in this so we could recover a lot more. All right, let's start. Let's continue on this one.
お疲れ様です。兄様。
I was taking a break on the porch after fixing up the house a bit when Asami brought me tea. Oh, thanks.
兄様、今日は何してたんですか？
She inquired while taking a seat next to me. Oh, there was a part of the walls that was peeling off.
剥がれてたって、それ大丈夫なんですか？
It's not a huge deal. I just figured out I should deal with it sooner rather than later. I gotta nip these problems in the bud now that we're living together.
兄様。
We continued chatting for a bit over a cup of tea. This simple pleasure was exactly what I had hoped it would be when we moved in here, but it came and went all too quickly. I wish I could spend all my time like that, but I was getting hungry. Speaking of, it's about time for Bangohan, isn't it? Rather, let's see what ingredients we got on hand. How do you feel about some eggs, Asami?
兄様の作る卵料理は全部好きですよ。
Damn, eggs and this economy. No, it's just a US problem. Anyway. I'm glad to hear you say so, but I was more asking what you wanted for dinner.
すみません。じゃあ、卵焼きですかね。兄様の卵焼きは病院の味とは全然違って大好きです。
Our background's moving again. Anyway. Yeah, tamagoyaki or what's fried egg again? I forgot, never mind. Rice are hard to do much with, but omelets are super versatile.
甘くてお出汁も効いていて、とても好きです。
Makes sense. I got the recipe from Okasan.
お母さんの味なんですね。
Oops, I didn't mean to point you out like that.
こうやって兄 味を受け継いでくれて、
For sure.
私兄様の卵焼きもっと食べたくなっちゃいました。
I'll have to ask Tanaka-san for some more tamago then.
おい、お兄ちゃんたちおるかい。
Yo, it's our guy.
兄様、
Wow, speaking of the devil, it's pretty rare for Tanaka-san to make the trek up here like this.
それ何ですか？
Apparently, Tanaka-san had came over to deliver a large package. Futons, huh? In the past, Asami had been using a special futon due to the nature of her illness. Apparently, the hospital had sent it to the home of the lawyer who was managing our stuff, but he hasn't sent it our way because it was taking a lot of space. It seemed like a good futon. It'll be shared and just get rid of it, but I really don't want to bring anything into our home that would remind her of the hospital. But it seems my fears were unfounded.
ちょっと前なのになんか懐かしいです。
She smiled, resting her face on the futon.
私このお布団気に入ってたんですよね。
Oh, I kind of assumed you didn't like stuff from the hospital.
なんでですか？
Well, you know. She eventually nodded her head as if to say, I get it.
別に病院そのものは嫌じゃなかったですよ。
Is that right? Well, it doesn't seem like she's just saying that to make me feel better.
ああ、嫌そうに見えたのなら、その兄様に会えなくなっちゃうからです。
Huh? Asami, how are you so cute? I put Asami's hair calmly.
兄様。
Well then, with this old and improved futon, your sleep will be much improved today onwards.
はい、これでまた一つ健康に近づきました。
It was as if our collective health has gained one level. Okay. Time to worry about certain things. You need to get some rest. I think I'll repair the generator at day 4, day 3. I wanted some more time. I don't know. We're gonna get some rest because we're so tired. Nice. 40. That's a good number. We're taking a break today, no matter what anyone says. This is our day off.
兄様、
Oh,
お
we're right.
休みですね。
Okay, this is a repeat. I need to read that. Oh, she's tired today. So plus 20% on random ass things. Alright, let's see what we can do. Maximize HP gain. Repair the washing machine. A lot of HP. That's a lot of. But I think a better balance would be using Asumi's cooking. Also increases her happiness, and then actually should be 6. So now it's between HP versus yeah. I need to worry about happiness. It's been a while, so let's work on this. Unlocks Asumi's hobby, tier 4. Nice. We'll do this then. I set the packages I'd retrieved from our mailbox down onto the floor of the corridor.
ああ、いっぱいですね。
I thought it might be a good idea to stock up on non-perishable food, so I asked Tanaka-san to bring some. We received so many package boxes full of things like cup of mint and just add water, rice porridge that I wasn't able to carry them all.
そうなんですか？
Asumi said before departing at a rather brisk pace. Huh? Asumi, who was usually so curious about our deliveries, was acting strange. I would have liked to follow her, but there were more packages to get, so I went back to the mailbox. This should be all of it. I took 2 trips, but I managed to get all the packages. I took the huge amount of non-perishable food we received and packed it into the closet. That way, even if there was a natural disaster, we would have some rations to live off. Suddenly I noticed a nice smell. Was it coming from the kitchen? that meant Asumi was cooking. Asumi, who had been locked up in the hospital for her whole life, had no experience making food. Ever since we moved here, it has been my job to cook and hers to assist. I got an impression that she wanted to learn, but I've been too busy to teach her. Don't you kind of learn from assisting? Because, you know, you're at least observing things. Although you don't actually do the cooking, but at that point you're just observing, you know, and you just need to practice. I finished putting away the food and probably headed for the kitchen. Well, okay, for more complex meals, it's difficult to just replicate through observation. But if she's already assisting, like chopping vegetables and stuff, the only thing left is just learning how to actually cook. Preparation's more or less a huge majority of the stuff you do in cooking anyway. At least for me. I mean, the active effort. Asu. I was about to call out when I stopped me dead in my tracks. The image of my Imoto standing in the kitchen was so precious. I gotta take the CD. It was cute. She's also wearing like a nice apron thing. And there's a specific term for this, like it's the whole body thing, but I forgot. It's not simply as an apron. But look at this. She's so pretty here, man. They really got the CG down, man. This is supposedly a trial version, by the way, guys. I can imagine the full version is gonna blow the fuck out of us, man. I was already captivated by the sight of Asumi in her cook's apron, prancing around the kitchen, especially from the rear angle I was viewing her from. Fantastic. I felt like I could watch until the end of time. What happened? Asumi seemed suddenly bothered by something. She looked to be trying her absolute best with a miso soup, but cutting the onion was giving her trouble. When do you use onion for miso soup? Maybe there's some variation that uses onion, but I never heard of a miso soup with onion. For another dish that kind of looks like miso soup, but not plain old miso soup. The way she was holding the knife looked like an accident waiting to happen. Asumi, you're supposed to make a claw with your left hand. Maybe it's not sharp enough. Don't force it. No, that's too much power. Asumi, hold on. I like this new CG, guys. Noticing me, Asumi made an expression of shock. She held out her hand to deny me entry. Why? It was supposed to be a surprise? I'm plainly surprised. I really appreciate the sentiment, Asumi. Thank you. She looked a little disappointed, but I gave her head a rub and brought her smile right back. Asumi, there's some stuff I'd like to teach you, so why don't we make the food together today? She has happily. When we came here, Asumi said she used to dream of doing laundry for me. Oh, we had to repair the washing machine, guys. I just remembered we had to do that too. Perhaps in a sense, she was saying that she wanted to be able to help with all normal household chores she had never had the chance to do. I should have been teaching her how to do it from the start. I've been wanting to teach you how to cook. Sorry I put it off for so long, Asumi. From now on, I'll teach you a little bit every day. Yeah, but she needs. I guess she really doesn't get that much practice. I thought when he mentioned like she was assisting, she was already at the point that she could at least chop vegetables, but maybe I have to scale back on that way more. Anyway, you have. Asumi said, trailing off and hanging her head. That's just how things go, Asumi. I also had plenty of times where I read up on how to do something, and then once I tried it, I ended up going, huh? This isn't right. Yup. When that happens, you ask for help from someone with experience. As I spoke, Asumi lifted her chin back up. This one? The knife was looking a bit dull. The onion was slightly wilted, making it harder for the knife's edge to penetrate. Here, let me watch you try.
はい
As she gave it another attempt, I saw her shoulders were tense. I came to her back. Wait. Another. You know what? Never mind. Because there's a better way to say that, but I said it the worst way possible. Anyway, ask me to relax your shoulders. Oh, we also have another CG here. Oh, it wasn't even a straight up onion. It's a negi. That was why I was like, huh? An onion? Why are you making some onion for like miso soup? It was the negi. Okay. Holy shit! This scene alone, this whole thing had 2 special CGs. I am surprised. Here, the thing you're cutting. Look closely at your ingredients. Make a claw with your non-dominant hand.
勉強したのに忘れてました。
It's easy to forget details under pressure. Now, with your knife-only hand, I was about to tell her not to clutch it too tight, but I stopped myself. By the way, the knife is super dull if it can't even cut your negi, man. Holding it too loosely and running the risk of dropping it would be dangerous. Right. Squeeze it tightly with your little finger.
こんな感じですか？
Yeah, that's right. That way.
引いて切るんですよね。
You know your stuff.
本に載ってました。でも
They're trying to cut using the pulling method, but it couldn't quite make it work. There's some technique involved. The angle of the blade is really important.
角度ですか？
I drew in closer to Asami's spine to hold in order to guide her cutting.
お兄様。
First, you put the knife on the onion.
はい。
I'll just say negi because saying onion confuses me when we straight up see spring onions. Anyway, wait, give me a second. Green onion, sorry.
ちょっとだけ
Is it the same?
持ち上げて、角度をつけて。
Yep. I don't know why I keep confusing scallion and green onion. You know what? Never mind. And pulled down to cut. The blade gently slid into the onion, negi, and cut through it. See? It doesn't take much power to cut it. What's wrong?
はい。いえ、兄様が近くて。
Huh? Oh. Go, man.
離れなくていいです。
I'm fine right here.
はい。兄様がそうしてくれると安心できますから。
Make her feel safe?
変ですか？
No. I'm glad I can reassure you. I want to protect you forever, you know.
兄様。
That doesn't make me a nuisance, does it?
嬉しい。兄様に守られたいって思ってます。
Of course. I'll protect you always and forever, Asami. After that exchange, Asami suddenly perked up, breaking off her spellbound gaze with a start.
そうだ。いつも守ってくれる兄様にご飯を作ってあげたいって思ってるんでした。
Well then, why don't you try cutting the negi yourself this
肩
time?
の力を抜いて、
Yep.
猫の手にして押さえて。
That's an interesting description of claw. Never mind. Yep.
小指に力を入れるようにして握って。
Yep.
兄様、うんばっかり。
Do you not like
い
it?
え、兄様にって肯定してもらえると安心しますけど、ちょっと言い過ぎです。
Go, man. I'll only say it at the critical parts then.
お願いします。それで次はネギに刃を当てて
Wait a
少
second.
し持ち上げて。 角度をつけて。
I was thinking about their cutting technique. I don't cut like that. Okay, I kind of got curious how to cut using their approach. I'll try it out later since I'm cooking later.
引いて切る。あ、力を入れなくて切れました。
You did great.
ありがとうございます。
I kept on teaching her things here and there as we enjoyed cooking together. We complete we set the completed dinner, or rather the miso soup and tamagoyaki onto the dining table. Looks kind of more like Asako-han.
だって毎朝兄様の朝食を作りたいって思ってますから。
So this had been practiced then.
それも私の夢です。
Just like I thought, Asumi had always dreamed of doing regular housework.
小さな夢だと思いますか？
No, not at all. Hearing you say that makes me really happy, actually. If every morning started with my Imoto Asumi making food for me, then I'd wake up smiling every day. But would you be able to avoid oversleeping and wake up on time for that?
起きれますよ。
I'd come to learn since we moved here that Asumi's wake-up time wasn't irregular at best. She certainly wasn't a morning person.
毎朝お味噌汁で兄様を幸せにしますからね。
Otanashiri. Asumi had countered my question with assurance. That sounded like something straight out of a reverse marriage proposal. That was incredibly cute. By the way, I don't read the Japanese text because I get read shit, so I've been guessing words. Never mind. What can we do today? Let's remove this stuff. She said she wanted some stuff related to... Okay, what can we do to increase HP? Repairing the washing machine. Yeah, she straight up mentioned she wanted to do laundry. So we're gonna do laundry today. I've always dreamed of cleaning Nii-sama's laundry. Oh, nice. We're in her POV, and it's nice that we also get a this is a nice continuation. That's what Asumi said when we first moved in. Up until now, we've been taking turns using the washboard to clean the laundry. That's kind of meaningful in its own way, but probably not what Asumi was hoping for. Asumi was looking for something more normal. I like spinning up the washing machine by herself before hanging out the clothes to dry. I'd like to see Asumi doing the laundry the normal way, like that, while watching with a smile from the porch. That's my dream. I'd like to see Asumi doing laundry in a normal way like that. Well, okay, never mind. Alright, that's the washing machine fix. With this single repair, 2 dreams shall be fulfilled.
兄様、ありがとうございます。
No need to thank me. I'll show you how to use it. So you can bring me to the laundry. So you can bring me the laundry. So can you bring me the laundry? She happily turned off to get the laundry basket.
兄様、どうぞ。
Oh damn, she's already tired just getting the laundry. You don't need to rush. I took the basket from her while she caught her breath. It's only 1 day's worth of laundry for 2 people, so it's a bit odd how much there is. You okay, Asumi?
はい、大丈夫です。
I guess they do laundry every day. Or maybe they just did laundry recently. I'm like, I don't know, man. I do laundry every 2 weeks. Maybe because I have too much clothes. I have too much clothes that I can afford to wear something new every day is a new clothes, man. Fuck, I have too much clothes, man. Anyway, once her breathing had calmed down, I started giving her an explanation. Starting on the left, we got the washing drum. You put the clothes in here. I grabbed a few pieces of clothing, to use an example, and started putting them in one by one. As we let out a tiny gasp, I looked at the laundry in hands and saw, of course, Asumi's panties. Oh shit! Thanks for reminding me about reading Sakuno route in Mashiro Iro, because I was also listening to the opening song this morning. I woke up, I started playing it, and I started doing my dailies in GFL2, and it's playing. And I told myself I'm gonna read Mashiro Iro today, man. Another reminder to do it today as well. Okay, we're gonna do that.
兄さんは
Turns out I had unfolded them and spread them out, like without even thinking about it. Go man. Normally you would for underwear like this, you have the person wash them by themselves, but if the family is so close enough, like in Shingo Sakuno's situation, where they don't mind folding each other's underwear, but like I think some couples still wash their own undergarments, but we'll see. I quickly tossed them in. I am sure Asumi was embarrassed, but I was just embarrassed for her to see me holding her panties.
兄様気にしないでください。病院にいる時からずっと兄様に洗ってもらっていたのに恥ずかしいなんて。
With visiting hours being so strict, it was a bit hard for me to see her, but I still went to pick up her laundry regularly. I just take it home with me and toss it into the washing machine dryer combo we had. Well, really, your laundry is always so clean that being embarrassed is totally pointless.
兄さんも私も人間ですから汚れますよ。
Nope, not even a speck of dirt. You're so clean, it's frankly a modern miracle. In the coming days, it will be dirty, and you want to know why? We'll find out as we continue this game. Never mind. As we gave a weak laugh to my assurances.
その病院にいる時から汚れてる時こっそり洗ってたんです。
That's what some girls do. Like either before they take a bath or after they take a bath, they wash it by themselves and they throw it in the laundry basket once it's after doing it. Anyway, what?
ほら体調が良くなくて何日も着替えられない時とかあったから。
Pondered that aroma. So, she'd wash her own undergarments, so no one else had to see them. I see. She probably didn't want to admit it, but I forced her to say it. Damn, that's kind of a bummer. Okay, well. I suddenly realized the fact that I had taken for granted was an illusion, like the old myth about idols not using the bathroom. So, she has underwear carrying her scent even more strongly. I can explain. Wait, what? I can't. So, she has underwear carrying her scent even more strongly. What did he mean by that? I can't explain why, but my shattered illusions have been replaced by a new, even stronger feeling. So, even your underwear gets dirty.
はい。
Well, not to worry. If they're your panties, I'll happily clean them no matter how dirty they're. It's so embarrassing. That's more embarrassing for the girl than you.
兄様
Now she'll be pressured to ensure her underwears are not dirty, or like she has to wash them before she puts it in the laundry basket. On the contrary, I welcome it. I give her a thumbs up, fully refreshed.
はいどうもありがとうございます。
I can see why she's very awkward of the whole thing. Hold up. That thank you was far more polite than she usually gets. And is it just me, or does she feel oddly distant? So, is this what it means to push someone away? I guess even Asumi has limits to how much bullshit she'll tolerate. We might get along pretty well, but I suppose there's some lines that the siblings aren't meant to cross. Famous last words. famous last words in this fucking visual novel. Slash, so it has some gameplay. Hey, can we visual novel this thing? Just like undo my last few lines. I wonder if she even played some arrogant herself. I like how I thought about like. I like how there was this line, and then I randomly thought about, hey, this is the kind of visual novel where someone's like gonna cross eventually, and then he says this fucking line down. I don't know if it's coincidence or it's genius. Anyway. Wait, I never heard this term. This is my first time hearing this term. Obviously, I can't read Japanese, so I can't, you know. What's this lining? Didn't she say adventure? 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 Wait, so you're telling me that the generic name for visual novels is adventure? Adventure? What? That kind of surprised me. Or maybe the translation is just so weird that I'm like, this is the best effort translation by the MLT. And I'm like, visual novel? And then she says adventure. I can't read. You know what? I'll try to copy these set of lines and try to ask a friend about it. Anyway, never mind. Well, pretending the last minute or so never happened, I went back to explain the washing machine. Naturally, I completely suppressed my newfound desire to just never panties. Before too long, the laundry has been hung out to dry. A pleasant soapy smell was in the air. Wait, I'll be right back. I think my humidifier just ran out of water. Okay, I'm back. I really need to ensure the humidifier is refilled. It's not like I'm gonna suffer some ACB levels of dying asthma or some shit. Just that I get ultra tired the moment it falls below a certain amount of humidity, and I'm just gonna be lethargic for the whole fucking day. And you want me to be not like that, so I can keep reading visual novels today. Oh yeah, I still have to go to Doinaka today. The stream. Anyway, don't worry, we'll read Mashiro Iro today. Let's continue. Before too long, the laundry has been hung out to dry. A pleasant soapy smell was in the air. I appreciate it, but I don't mind lending a hand, you know. Huh? I see. Asumi probably feels like she's always the one being helped, so maybe that's why she wants to return the favor so badly. She was really put off by the thing he said. That was so... I gave a straight laugh. I also felt that train. Oh shit, she's tired today. Well, we're gonna be resting today anyway. Yeah, that would be a good strat, just sleeping on days that you know. But anyway, it looks like we also have we can also afford to let me see, because we're supposed to having a checkup soon. Asumi, I have something important to say. Let's rest today. It's not just a day off, but so we can give our bodies a break. We spent the rest of the day giving our bodies a break, so Asumi's stamina could recover. I could probably do that tomorrow. I just want to sleep in tomorrow morning. All right. Chiawa set 43. I think we're gonna roll today. I don't know why I'm hyper saving right now. Tape's coming. All right. We are so in. This is the best combination ever. Her being happy, and we repaired house's generator. Nice. Unlocks an H event. Oh, I got ready to cut that out. Right before my eyes was the diesel engine's power generator. I had not just maintained the engine, but also devised a muffler and installed a filter to purify the gas exhaust. Having done all that, it was time to start it. Asumi! Hearing her name, Asumi replied with eyes full of determination. If we used the generator for additional power, we would finally have enough voltage to use appliances we had until now been unable to. With the conveniences afforded by the modern lifestyle, we would have then been able to achieve. Yeah, we could probably improve on this, but okay. We could attain happiness like the doctor had said, but I'm being encouraged by Asumi saying she was okay plenty of times prior to today. However, despite my best efforts, I had not been able to completely purify the exhaust gas. If Asumi were to have an asthma attack, our life here could come to an abrupt end. Sensing my anxiety, she repeated herself to reassure me. Asumi. She was able to confidently say she would be okay because she was putting her trust in me. In that case, I would trust her too. Surely it would be alright. Alright, I'm gonna start the engine. After having Asumi stand back a little, I activated the self starter. One more time. There we go. It started. It was running nicely, and it didn't seem to be having any issues. Once I confirmed that, I looked back at Asumi. Asumi, how are you feeling? Good. She balled her tiny hand into a fist, choking out a triumphant pose. It was too early to celebrate in full, however. We had only cleared the first hurdle. The two of us went to the yard. How does this lead to our HD? No. Anyway, let's continue. It wasn't like she was going to have an asthma attack as soon as the engine had started. It was what came after that really made a difference. In order to determine whether or not she would be able to live here while the engine ran, we would have to run a live test. We found a spot short distance away to wait and make sure her asthma didn't flare up. If you feel any discomfort, tell me right away. The two of us waited, sitting at our usual rock. Perching side by side on a rock was always fun, but the mood was different today. I could faintly smell the diesel engine's fume. Is that just my imagination? I hope Asumi is okay. Yeah? Hmm? The abruptness of the question caught me a little off guard. Not really, no. Living in a place like this with you has always been my dream. I was about to answer Reflexive, and it occurred to me that Asumi was not asking lightly. She didn't want a thoughtless answer. I carefully thought over everything that had happened until today. The delight we felt after being so deeply moved by our first breath of this fresh air. The fun I had every day with Asumi by my side despite the pressure placed upon us by the sensei. The overwhelming happiness I felt sleeping by her side each night. The time I had spent with Asumi. Every day of it, life in this house had been absolutely wonderful. Every day here has brought me even more happiness than I expected before coming. Hearing my words, Asumi's expression brightened. What about you, Asumi? I could tell, just by looking at her, that she felt the same sense of joy. But I wanted to hear her put it in her own words. She was going to say something about everything being fun, of course. Huh? Wait, what? Komattemasu? I was shocked by the unexpected answer.
兄さんも好きって気持ちがどんどん大きくなって胸の中で収まらなくなりそう。
What she had said bashfully was not at all what I had expected, but hearing it made me happy nonetheless. I was overtaken by the urge to embrace her, but I held off. Instead, I simply grabbed her hand. Asumi.
兄様。
We held each other's hands. Even that simple gesture had me overjoyed. We spent a while like that, happily experiencing the sensation of being together. Suddenly, I realized it's time. Looking at the clock, I realized it had been 1 hour since I started the engine. Does your throat feel all right?
そうでした。
Asumi had completely forgotten what we were waiting for. We really took after each other as siblings.
と
Placing a hand on her chest, she began to assess her condition.
喉がむずっとするような感じはあるけど、普段でもこういう時あるから普通です。全然大丈夫です。
I would say no, but then again, I have a similar condition. My throat is always itchy, but that was cause of hyper reflux. Acid reflux, so it's not a normal thing, but whatever. Anyway. Oh hell yeah! We should really find a better way of saying this. I'll try to figure it out. Yes. We stood up with our hands still clasped, causing Asumi to lose her balance in the process. We moved before thinking. I slid beneath Asumi as she fell and broke her fall with my body. Oh, the music turned into like, you know, it's time. Oh man, are you daijoubu?
兄さんは
Wow, she was kawaii. She gazed at me with eyes beginning to cloud with tears. I was entranced. After looking at me like that, for a spell, she suddenly shut her eyes. Without even realizing it, I brought my lips closer to hers. No! What the hell was I doing? Asumi, are you hurt? She looked slightly annoyed that I broke the silence. Something was clearly wrong. Perhaps she really had been She had been hurt in the fall. Let's go back to the bedroom. Don't worry, I'll carry you. She's gonna get ready. That's how she's gonna interpret things.
大丈夫ですよ。
No need to be modest. I've got you.
兄様。
That the way he holds her ass. Oh yeah, she's gonna be so on right now. She didn't really seem to be injured, but are you a little tired from all that excitement with the generator?
そうですね。少し。
In that case, I'll give you a piggyback ride to the bedroom. She tightened her grip around my shoulder, so I readjust my grip as well. You're as light as ever, Asumi.
軽いですか？
Yep, light as a feather.
もっと成長したいです。
Really? Usually girls like to be told they were light, but perhaps that wasn't the case for Asumi. Now that she mentioned it, maybe being this light was a cause for worry. I concentrated my hands and felt around for some meat on Asumi's where considering where his hands is. You're light, but unexpectedly off.
走り。
Shit, I was just checking for flushing your parts. I accidentally rubbed her butt. Go in.
いえ、別に兄様ならいくらでも触ってもいいです。
Oh, really? Wait, what? Like the figure in a sense, right?
はい、例え話です。
Tatoeba Hadashibi desu. Okay. Tatoeba Hadashibi. As if to demonstrate her trust, Asumi pressed her body closer to mine. Not just her ass, but her whole body was the sob. She was small and she was slender and small, but still felt so womanly. Not to mention her pleasant scent.
兄様
I could feel her breath on my ear. My heart began to race awfully fast.
兄様好きって気持ちが大きくなってきました
Asumi expressing her love under these circumstances was giving me a weird feeling. Holding Asumi on my back, I hurried into the home so that I wouldn't start to experience even stranger feelings. After that, I tried several of the appliances we had been unable to use until then. Each time I activated one, Asumi lit out with pure delight. I sensed the widening possibilities of our life here with each successful test and found myself sharing her joy. When the sensei had told us to get the generator working, I wondered what the hell she was on about, but maybe giving it a try had been good for us.
兄様照明も明るいですね
Perhaps due to the increased voltage, the bedroom light had indeed gotten brighter. Asumi's face, having just finished bathing, was looking even more beautiful than before. What the? Asumi looked kind of sexy fresh out of the bath. I was getting ready, guys. It sure was an awfully strange day we were having.
兄様
Now, it's totally unrefined here, isn't it? I said, alluding to the fact that the light was no longer flickering like it used to.
風量ああチカチカしてっていう話ですねでも今は兄様の顔がよく見えてこっちの方がいいです
As she spoke, she brought her face closer to mine as if to get a better look. To me, what was going on? Perhaps because of the brightness, her eyes looked moist, as if ready to well up with tears. We stared into each other's eyes for a moment before Asumi slowly shut hers. Responding to her cue, I closed mine as well. Again, what the hell was I doing? Go to sleep. Aren't you tired? It was such a busy day.
あは
Bruh, she's really initiating it. Both of us closed our eyes right away. Asumi was too goddamn cute. I ended up kissing her again. Oh, so they actually okay. He continued. My most important duty in this life was to watch over her, and protect my Imoto Asumi. And yet, what was I doing? So there was no helping it. Okay, I hadn't jerked off even once since we came to this house. Problems were beginning to accumulate, so to say. For that reason, I needed to attend to myself soon, or else I would run the risk of causing trouble for Asumi. But now was not the time. I needed to wait until Asumi was asleep. Alright, see how this goes. I meant to wait for Asumi to fall asleep, but it seemed I had ended up falling asleep first. That being said, I only dozed for a moment. I was so drowsy that I had just lost consciousness briefly. I guess sleep didn't sound so bad. I tried to fall back asleep. Alright, bros, we're so back! Alright, bros, we're so back! What was that noise? I heard breathing. Curious, I opened my eyes. Amane Bros. I mean, Amane Bros. I was thinking about Amane, sorry, because this is exactly how Amane also figured it out. Rika was able to figure out Amane has the hots for her Oni-chan. We're so back. Anyway, the source of the rag breeding was naturally my Imoto Asumi, who was sleeping next to me. As I listened to the sound of her heavy breathing, I regained my lucidity, but why did her breathing sound so strained? Wait, was this because of the generator's exhaust gas? Yeah, this was bad. Are you okay, Asumi? Oh shit! Oh no, we're gonna have a repeat of Evidence route. Not really. Things are gonna go well here. Asumi's expression turned to shock as I called her name. Her breathing still sounded haggard, and her hand was between her legs. Her panties were wet. Uh huh? This was asthma attack. Asumi was Asumi was masturbating? I looked at her face again and our eyes met. Asumi looked as if she just found out the world was ending. She stopped moving. Come in. I immediately I turned my back to Asumi and pretended to be asleep. Had she really been doing that? I was gonna do it too. Had my horniness been contagious? No, of course not. I had the keen sensation of Asumi still awake staring at me. Don't worry, I won't take anything the wrong way. Okay? Oh, Asumi. I did my best to hint that I hadn't seen anything and urged her to go back to sleep. Thank God this is how it went instead of Amanda just randomly having a long ass drama. But okay, I mean Amanda had a good reason to have that, but okay. No, I promise I began in a grave voice, turning over to look at Asumi as I spoke. Upon turning over, I saw her miserable expression. Asumi.
ドキドキして兄様とキスしたくておんぶしてくれた時お尻を触られてもっとドキドキしました。お腹の下の方が熱くなってあの時無意識に体を兄様に押し当ててたんです。
Useless. All I could do was nod along to show I was paying attention.
あれからずっとドキドキして、でもさっきもキスしてもらえなくて。
Finally, as tears welled up in her eyes, she made her confession.
兄様を思うと我慢できなくて、
She said no more. She had sealed her lips to prevent any more words from slipping out. This is a good CG. The artist is such a banger, man. This artist is such a banger. All right, the music is so back. You just know. Get ready for a cut, guys. She was staring at me with a vacant expression. I was about to say Yasumi again. Yasumi Lasai, when I noticed that Asumi was fidgeting. Would she be able to resist being kissed while she was aroused enough to be masturbating? No more mistakes. Asumi. Daisuke. I said. Asumi was momentarily surprised. Her face soon broke into a happy smile. Oh, he actually went for Aishiteru. Okay, I can't read shit. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, literally said the word. Okay, I at least recognize the single character. As if to demonstrate the love we just professed, we clasped our hands together, interlocked our fingers, and we went for another kiss. All right, that was a good A sheet. Holy shit, the production values are well placed. Anyway, the two of us closed our eyes. Thoughts of the wonderful days which were sure to follow raced through my mind as once again I slowly fell into the warm embrace of sleep. That was a good issue, guys. And max HP 69. We're so in. Gotta say there, man. What can we do? Hidden trail maintenance. Rhythm and batons. We got a real handful here. While weeding through the morning, the thought crossed my mind. When we first arrived, it seemed like Tanaka-san had been doing a good job keeping the place weed-free. I couldn't have been more wrong. There's weeds sprouting up all over the place. If I let them get a foothold now, the place will be overrun in no time. Suddenly my gaze shifted to locate Asumi's strange voice. Asumi, who had been weeding alongside me, let out a small yelp as she fell on her butt. Are you okay? Hey? I ran over to help Asumi stand up. She didn't seem injured, but her face was pained. Before us lies some grass with particularly thick stems. How about a finger? Curiously, I held out my index finger to Asumi. Give it a squeeze. As requested, she tried to squeeze my finger, but it felt more like a massage than anything else. I'd say it's less about strength and more about grip. Yeah, but your grip strength is even tougher than your stamina, so just leave these big ones to me. Saying so, I grab a stalk of offendingly grass tightly. I pull it out with ease and show Asumi how cool her Oni-chan is. What in the? The roots are deeper in there than I thought, and it won't budge. Is this how they make him out in the boonies? I could always just take a sickle to them, but that's not nearly as cool as I envisioned. Once more, I gather strength in my hands and pull. Hearing Asumi's voice, I look to the side. Don't look so worried, Asumi. Oni-chan won't lose to a bunch of weeds. By the way, the sound effect is so weird. When I first heard it, I was like, did he accidentally... Anyway. Accompanied by the sounds of snapping, my hands went gradually toward the roots from the earth. Excellent. Surrender and bow before my smite. Ikimasu! I took one last breath and put all my weight into it and pulled. Ah! The roots popped right out, throwing me entirely off balance. Unable to right myself, I took one step back after another, repeating this all the way back past the edge of the grass. My backwards movement accelerated until finally I fell flat on my ass. Wait, where am I? Gathering myself, I found I had popped out beyond the edge of the property. Is this a mountain trail? I hadn't noticed it from the yard before. Asumi had called out to me from the garden. I'm fine. Having followed me past the grass, Asumi's eyes widened in surprise. It was about time for lunch, so we came back to the house. While eating some hastily prepared salmon, we chatted about the mountain trail. Where do you think it goes, Asumi? It could be somewhere scary. Like, say, a graveyard maybe. I've heard people who live in the mountains get their own private burials and stuff. Oh crap, did I spook her? Well, I could go check it out first. Can't argue with that. It looks like Asumi's not too scared of ghost stuff. And aside from that, she's as polite and kind as ever. We didn't notice it at first because of the dead tree in the way, but it turns out there was a way to the trail through the garden the whole time. First, we cleared the rotted wood out of the path, then returned to the trail. Let's go, Asami.
はい。
Nice, she's wearing her nice hat. What could be there? The nerd oh, what? I don't know. This is setting. You know what? Never mind. As we continue down the path.
兄様、向こうに変わった形の岩が見えますね。ちょっと行ってみませんか？兄様？
Before that,
はい。
I went camping in the mountains once during summer camp.
へ
Do you know what orienteering is, Asami?
説明会とかですかね。
You're thinking of orientation.
ああ、そうか。
It's kind of like a game. You split into teams and explore trails like this. So, one time, we ventured off the trail and got completely lost. One team just barely made it back unscathed. And since then, I've learned better than not to venture off the beaten path.
じゃあ、外れない方がいいですね。
Haha, I just wanted to make sure you understood the dangers. You can go check it out.
行きません。兄様を遭難させるわけにいきません。
Me?
だって私一人になってしまいます。
Yeah, things would be bad if you got stuck with me. Well then, how about we hold hands whenever we veer off the path? As long as we're getting lost together, we're in the clear. What's up?
いえ、その兄様と二人なら逆に遭難してみたいかもって。
Same here. Despite all that, we continue on our way, not stopping for any weird-looking rocks. Down on water.
あ、ここ何ですか？
We arrive at a stream. I didn't realize this was so close by.
あの参道はこの小川への道ってことなんですかね。
It might have been a watering hole in the past.
水場？ああ、ここに水を汲みに来てたんですね。
Guess we were wrong about the graves.
そうですね。でもとても素晴らしいです。
They looked all around, awestruck. It seemed like this place really captured Asami's fancy.
小川に入っちゃっていいですか？
Asami looked at me, full of vigor. Yeah, go for it. I gave my response, mentally shifting into lifeguard mode. Make sure not to fall, not to slip. Seeing Asami enjoy herself is really all I need in life.
見てください、兄様。これメダカですよね。
Oh, what the what? I don't even know. Bruh, this is a trial, and we have so many nice CGs, holy shit. This fucking game is so packed, man. This is supposedly an indie game, right? Damn, man. We're eating here. I'm now, you know what? I might actually start supporting the creator through their, actually, I don't know if I could support their page. Let me actually look at their page. I'll check it. Okay, I'll check it out off stream. But I used to support a couple of creators, but like, yeah. This one I might support. I mean, aside from buying the game. Lifting her skirt slightly, her exposed thighs glistened. The sight of it made my heart race. Wait, crap. Now's not the time for that. I gotta check out this fish. Wow, nice catch.
こういうの初めてです。水遊びって本当に楽しいです。
Glad to hear it.
元気だったらこういうのいっぱい経験できたんでしょうね。
Yeah, I suppose so. Asu's never gotten to experience these little pleasures.
兄様？
What am I doing getting all depressed now? Alright, I'm gonna play too.
本当ですか？
Asumi really wanted to play with me, apparently. Apparently, so did I. I started out thinking I would watch over her from afar, but I'd rather be the kind of Oni-chan that plays with her. We're just getting started. I'll teach you all sorts of stuff. Asumi's smile was full of charm. Her thighs were certainly attractive, but they don't hold a candle to that smile. The day of Asumi's regular scheduled examination is arrived. Let's undergo examination. I actually wonder if the current HP, what's more important, if the current HP affects the examination, or what's important is the max HP. I think it's the max HP, but we'll see. As per our appointment, we decided to have the medical examination today. Even though we had done what we were supposed to, Asumi and I were a little nervous while waiting for Ane-sensei. Just like the first time, she showed up in a bubbly mood and waved to us in her characteristic happy-go-lucky way. Right now, I don't see like the obvious benefit of like postponing unless there's some random events or like, you know. But so far we don't have like any random events, so you know. Asumi said, greeting her first. Good to see you, Sensei. Without missing a beat, Asumi invited the doctor into the room. Saying that, Ane-sensei sat cross-legs on the cushion. I set the box of cookies down in front of her. It had been Asumi's idea for the two of us to wake up early in the morning and meet them together. Asumi looked disappointed. I was about to look away and say just one bite, but the mouse thing abruptly appeared, popping its head out of Ane-sensei's pocket. Nice, we won. Despite just having said she wouldn't eat one, Ane-sensei awkwardly began to walk her statement down. Taking Asumi for her word, Ane-sensei happily reached into the box and took a cookie. After taking in the scent, the sensei quickly gobbled the cookie up. Asumi handed Ane-sensei a cup of milk, having at some point in time prepared for it. Man, now I want some milk cookies. Probably get some later. The way she drank the milk really made her look more her age. For some reason, she turned toward me mid-sentence as her voice rose to a yell. What? Hey, wait a minute. Why are you mad at me now? Careful, you're splashing milk. Even as she spoke, she continued to devour the rest of the cookies and milk. Whatever she says, bro. Belgium? She been to Belgium? Nice. Have you been?
ないけど
Then why is she saying that, bro? Oh, well, as long as she liked them.
では妹ちゃん診察を始めようかはい口を開けて
And just like that, the medical exam was underway, starting the same way it always did.
発電機も動いているようだし妹ちゃんの体調も問題ない合格だ
Asumi breathed a sigh of relief.
次の課題を伝えようか
Okay, it looks like it's more important to worry about like max HP then. What about maybe we're getting to the point where we start worrying about happiness, I guess.
は
I braced myself for whatever tough challenge was about to come our way.
いさらなる体力をつけることだ体力ですか今年の夏は暑いそうだそれを超えるにはより体力がいる
Okay, max HP then.
夏バテは文字通り健康的ではないし幸せな毎日を送れないからね
Since this task wasn't as difficult as the previous one, I let out a relieved exhale. Asumi's expression, however, became more serious.
質問いいですか妹ちゃんから質問とは珍しい
Anna sensei said, encouraging Asumi to continue.
今でも先生は私を病院に戻したいと思っていますかああ戻った方がいいと思っているよ何か起こった時のリスクを考えれば医者として当然の判断だ
Anna sensei answered with an unwavering conviction.
何をどうやったかは知らないがしっかり体力はついてきているね
Anna, the sensei was praising Asumi, but the tone of her voice suggested that a butt was on the way.
だけどね病院でだって今と同じように体力をつけることはできたはずさ要は妹ちゃんのやる気一つそれならリスクは少ない方が絶対にいいからねそうですか
Asumi said, though it was clear that she was holding back the fact she didn't fully understand. Perhaps it was better to rub off the band-aid and voice her concerns, I thought. Sensei, you keep talking about risks. If that's your chief concern, then why did you have to get the generator running? Something like that incurs a huge risk, wouldn't you say? I said, asking about the problem we just worked so hard to overcome.
確かに医者としては問題はあるな
I thought she would refute me, but instead, Anna-sensei had simply agreed. So what? You're just giving us unsolvable issues because you're trying to force Asumi back to the hospital? Had we failed to fix that generator, Asumi would be taken back to the hospital. Running the generator, though, would eventually incite an asthma attack, and would also mean returning to the hospital. It was a dirty trick.
無理難題なのは認めるがそうじゃない
Anna-sensei answered, seeming a little displeased.
そうだね課題を乗り越えた君たちに正直に話そう
She looked at us again.
純粋に患者を見る医者としての判断はリスクの少ない病院に戻るべきそれは変わりないよだが病気を研究する医学者としては別の考えがある
A medical researcher? What? As a... I want to hear her say the term.
だが病気を研究する医学者としては別の考えがある
As a Ryoki no Kenkyu? I can't pronounce Kenkyu. Yeah, that's a researcher.
ああ病気の根本治療には患者が幸福である必要があると思っている私の持論さ
Bro, just live happily, man. Just live happily. As she spoke, Anna-sensei slowly stood upright.
命の安全よりもっと大事なことに幸福かどうかがあると私は信じているのさ
You know, kofuku no ikuru. Anyway. Oh, now I knew it. We're focusing on kofuku.
なに幸福であればちょっ とした体調不良なんて吹き飛ばせるもの。病は気から気は心からというだろう。科学的エビデンスは全くないがね。
I don't know. I remember I remember researching on longevity, and there is still a social environmental social factor of like well, it's a proxy for your happiness, that, you know, living with people, living with the community, and with your loved ones and all that sort of thing. But like, I don't know, man. I was looking into studies regarding Okinawans having long life. Anyway, never mind. That was a random ass plug.
君たちも幸せを
Ramble,
大
whatever.
事にしたまえよ。目の前の課題に振り回されていては、その時よくとも後々きっと響いてくる。まあ、私はそれを君たちで証明したいのだよ。
You sound like a mad scientist. I couldn't help but begin to mutter in reply as the sensei hurled her theories our way.
おほ、私がマッドサイエンティストだと？
Yo, she's a mad scientist though. Go in.
そんな風に言われたこともあったね。
She said, sitting back down on the cushion.
大病院と言われるところにいた時の話だけどね。
You worked at a major hospital, Sensei? Her business card had all kinds of research experience listed on it. This certainly explained why that was.
大昔の話だよ。
A long time ago. How long have you worked out here, Sensei?
8年前かな。クソ病院。失礼。大きめな病院から追い出されて、今は医者としてまっとうに生きている。
Remember, she's in her 30s. I'd assume she's just literally 30. 8 years ago, she would be 22. Okay. Unless she's literally my age. Oh, I'm fucked. Anyway.
だけど、私の根底にはそういう考えがあるのだよ。
So, that was why Anna Sensei put so much effort into understanding happiness.
先生。
Oh. Asami, who had been quiet until then, inserted herself into the conversation with sudden energy. Perhaps she wasn't fully satisfied with the sensei's explanation either. Even while saying that she'd rather have Asami return to the hospital due to the risk, Anna Sensei was simultaneously making the case that a little risk was no problem if it was for the sake of Asami's happiness. It didn't add up.
ダブルスタンダードに見えるなら悪いが、そうじゃなくて、この村に来たのが8年前って。
Alright, they're gonna. I also had the same question, so maybe Asami had the same thing I had in mind.
先生っておいくつなんですか？
That's what she was wondering. Okay, that was also what I was wondering.
ああ、レディーに年齢を聞くんじゃないよ。いくつに見えるってんだい？
Well, she did mention she's in her 30s, but I don't know how far gone in the 30s.
8歳。
Not wanting the conversation to spiral into chaos, I immediately reached out and covered Asami's mouth.
妹ちゃんはそんなに若いって思ってたんだね。すみません。でも先生が若くなくても小さくて可愛いことには変わりません。
I don't think she's gonna like that. This time I wasn't able to cover her mouth in time. Oh no, guys. We had really stepped in it.
今日の診察は終わりだ。
Oh no.
先生、医者に喧嘩売れるぐらい元気なら次のハードルは高めにしておいてあげるから頑張って体力をつけたまえ。
We're gonna increase our HP. We're gonna put, but I think the emphasis now is happiness.
不満があるならす く病院に戻りたまえ。いえ、頑張ります。いい返事だ。君たちが幸せに過ごせることを心から祈っているよ。
That's because you want us to prove your theory, right? Digon. He was being so pushy that I lost my composure and thoughtlessly made a snide remark.
その通りだが、私のために幸せになるんじゃないからね。そこを履き違えないように、自分たちの幸せを大切にしたまえ。後悔したくなければね。
With that, Alice stood up and began walking towards the exit.
どうだい？最後のセリフはかっこよかったろう？
I'm still hoping for a DLC with Alice Sensei, man.
ちょだろう？
As she always did, Alice Sensei left while talking with her mouse thing.
兄様。
It was frankly difficult to know whether or not to trust the sensei. Either way, there was no denying that her efforts would be indispensable if we wanted to continue our lives here. The important thing is we passed the exam. When will we celebrate?
はい。
I like how they go through the day, afternoon, night cycle there. To our happiness. All right. You have cleared the trial. After a simple celebration, we went to the bedroom.
ねえ、兄様。
Yeah?
マッドサイエンティストって何ですか？
Well, that guy is a son of a bitch. Sorry, I rather remember that line from Okabe for some reason. Anyway. Oh, man. Yeah, that's some good shit. I kind of forgot about Steins Gate. Beans Gate. Shitty bio. All the shitty ways to pronounce stuff with Steins Gate. It was okay, but like, I kind of missed it. Although, maybe because of me missing it is causing the company who makes Steins Gate to make a lot of random ass plans to make a reboot. No, the reboot's due to some sort of universe shit from the latest Anonymous Code or some shit I heard. But like, they're still trying to cash out. They're still trying to milk it, man. They should just make a new Chaos shit, man. New Chaos VN, man. Anyway, it was talking about what I said earlier this afternoon. Oh, it's like the sensei doesn't care if their patient dies as long as they cure their disease.
なんですかそれ？悪人じゃないですか。
No, I was just giving an example. She's no villain, but I'm still having trouble deciding what I think of her.
先生は優しい人だとは思いますよ。ちっちゃくて可愛いですしね。
There is obviously bait for Anne Sensei, man. Some bait. They might actually do it as a DLC. I wouldn't mind.
でもちょっと意地悪です。
That was Azumi's true feelings. Well, in any case, we rely on her for our life here, so we might as well just accept it and trust her.
そうですね。
Speaking of that, she set her next goal even higher.
すみません。
No, not at all. We're gonna do our best and build up your stamina, okay? For some reason, Asumi's cheeks flushed with embarrassment as they spoke.
いっぱい頑張るのでよろしくお願いしますね、兄様。
I don't think that translation is accurate with what I heard, because when I look at translation, I was like, what is she trying to say here? But when I heard what she was trying to say, I was like, oh, okay. Oh, no, that is actually intended. Huh? For a second time, what she said sounded like the kind of thing you say before sex. I mean, we were talking about stamina, but... Asumi-san, you're just talking about regular stamina, right?
私
Anyway, I haven't said a word about anything ecchi. I mean, in the first place, for them to get to the scene, they already at least did it once. There's no way they're not gonna do it once. Asumi had slipped her secret. Had let slip her secret. I couldn't help but find it a little cute. Alright, that is the trial mode. And I'm excited to continue playing the whole thing. I am going to buy it. And I like it so much, I would figure out how to support the creator. I mean, CN, I don't know how to pronounce it. He might have some stuff there. I'm gonna check out his page. Free mode is essentially you kind of max out everything. I kind of checked it out earlier. Oh, it's essentially allowing you to repeat random things. Unless there's only one H scene in this entire. Well, it's a trial mode. Obviously, it kind of makes sense, but I could probably. Well, there was a delay option, so you could check out everything, right? So it will give you enough time so you could look into everything else going on. Oh no, this is only just stuff you already did. So maybe I could look into continuing from the trial mode just to see if you get additional H scenes, but like obviously since I can't upload those, I'm just gonna explore it on my own time, or you guys can explore it on your own time. I included the link to download the trial and you can explore it for yourself. Luckily this is translated, even though it's obviously machine translated, but it's fine. Or maybe it's translated by a person, but the translation isn't the best. But either way, the trial is available in English, as you guys have seen, and I encourage you to support the creator. Based on what I've seen for the trial so far, it is really impressive. Really impressive, especially the art, man. The art, fuck, man, the art. Holy shit. I don't think there's a way to check the CGs right now, but I think that's intended. Don't want to leak it and all. I was actually trying to figure out how to extract the data files, but I don't have a tool right now that could go through it. It's using probably some sort of different encryption that the tools that you could use to extract .xp3 files don't work. But then again, no one's been maintaining those files in GitHub, so kind of makes sense. I mean, I could try to figure this out on my own, but I'd rather end up reading Mashido Iro, man, which is what I'm going to do later today. It's just before lunch. I'm gonna end this recording. I'm gonna spend my afternoon going through an Doinaka stream again, and then I'm gonna start reading Mashido Iro. We're gonna continue where we left off with Takuna's route, and hopefully today we hear the successful confession, and most likely we're gonna have our first H scene there. Oh, and another Emoto H scene, not blood related though. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and yeah, I'm looking forward for the full version of this game, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next upload, which is, I'm gonna say it, Mashido Iro. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Ciao.